Hey guys, this is Tom Sorsey here. It's a ball motion analysis video for the Storm Phaze. The Phaze has the AX16 Pro cover stock and velocity core. The RG numbers are there for you on the screen. I don't want to get too in-depth about RG numbers. What I'd rather do is show you what it looks like and tell you how I think it's best used. This is mine here. Pretty simple stuff. 4.5-inch pin over the fingers, no hole. We're bowling on a broken down house pattern. So let's get at it. So the Phaze has been a bit of a controversial ball in the sense that there's a lot of varying opinions on its usability and where it fits in our arsenal. What's important to me is that the Phaze creates a different shape of ball motion than any other ball in our line. Because of that, I think it's very usable. It's something different than what we have. How do I think it's best used? Well, it's certainly a medium to slower response time ball. You can tell here from watching the shots that as it sees friction, it's very, very smooth coming off of it. So when do I use it most often? Well, for me, I've used it with a little bit of the shine knocked off on shorter patterns on the fresh and on flatter patterns. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Basically, the similar balls, as far as response time is concerned in our line, are much, much stronger than the Phaze. And that means that on those flatter patterns, those stronger balls lead to more open angles, which is bad for two reasons. The first being that you break the pattern down more improperly, at least for high scores later. And also, slower response time balls are best used with closed angles. As you can see from the shots here, the ones that stay closer to the pocket down the lane are the ones that reacted the best. The snap 10s, the weak 10s are the ones that got right down the lane. So the ball that I compared it to was the high road. And the reason for that is because I think that the high road is probably the next logical step up from here. And what I mean by that is, as you're using the Phaze, when you begin to see and sense a lot of oil down lane, and the ball appears to be used up or struggling to make its move through that oil down lane, the best choice is to go to something that's a little quicker response. That's the high road. Now, as you can tell from the first couple of shots here, a couple of 2-pins, the high road creates less friction than the Phaze. Also, it's definitely quicker. And you can see here, I'm going to throw one shot out to the right here, and it's going to come screaming back off the spot and strike in a spot where the Phaze may have weak 10 or even 2-pinned itself. Now, what's important to remember about the high road here is that I throw 16, and the RG numbers are very different between the 16s and the 15s. That's only important that you know the difference. And all that is that, to me, 16-pound high roads are smoother, they're rollier, they're slower response than the 15s. So it's even closer to the Phaze than most quick response time balls would be. So, overall thoughts on the Phaze. I think it's very usable. I think everyone should have one in their arsenal because it provides a different shape than you're used to seeing with our Storm products. That is an advantage in and of itself, regardless of how often you may or may not use it. If you haven't already seen my response time video and you're a little confused about what I've been saying, check it out. Also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or find me on Facebook. We can talk about it. And I hope that you enjoyed. My next video is going to be for the Alpha Crux, followed by the High Wire. As you can see from this video, it's a learning process. The camera shakes a little bit on lane impact. That happened because the camera was on the approach. And so going forward, we're going to move that back. But that's the way it also will be for the Alpha Crux and for the High Wire. So let me know what you think. And I'll have the next one up for you soon.